To subtract these rational expressions, we need to get common denominators. And right now, we do not have common denominators. So the first one is x squared minus 4x plus 3. The second one is x squared plus x minus 12. So we want to factor these denominators to get a better look of what is actually going on. So for the first denominator, I'm going to start with two binomials. They both will start with x and x because x times x is x squared. Your c, your 3 here is positive, so we're going to have the same signs in here. And since b is negative, we're going to have two negative signs. So we need two numbers that will multiply to give me 3, add to give me 4. That's going to be 3 and 1. So now let's factor the second one. Same thing. We start off with binomials beginning with x, and since c is negative, we're going to have different signs in the binomials. So I need two numbers that will multiply to give me negative 12 and add to give me 1. So we're going to have positive 4 and negative 3. So let's look at the factors that we have. We have x minus 3, we have x minus 1, x plus 4, and another x minus 3. So our LCD, our least common denominator, needs to have all factors accounted for. So we need to have an x minus 3, we need to have an x minus 1, and we need to have an x plus 4. So all three of these factors multiplied together would be the least common denominator. So I'm going to just write it as one big denominator at the bottom. And then I'm going to think about how I should multiply to get my numerators for the two expressions. So if we look here, we have x minus 3 and we have x minus 1. So we are missing an x plus 4. So we're going to multiply the top by x plus 4. So that's going to give us x times x plus 4 in our numerator for the first rational expression. And then for the second one, we have an x plus 4 and x minus 3. We're missing an x minus 1. So we want to multiply the second numerator by x minus 1. So now if we rewrite it and distribute, if we distribute x times x, that'll be x squared. Then x times 4 is 4x. Then I have minus, then I have 19 times x, which is 19x. And then 19 times negative 1, which is negative 19. And you want to put this in parentheses because you're subtracting that entire expression. So now we're going to have x squared plus 4x, distribute the negative, minus 19x, distribute again, plus 19, all divided by that common denominator. And then finally, we're going to combine like terms, and we're going to have our final answer. So we have x squared, then 4x minus 19x is going to be negative 15x plus 19, all divided by x minus 3 times x minus 1 times x plus 4. Now, if the numerator here was factorable, we would factor it and see if we have any common factors to cancel out. But since this is not factorable, then we have our final answer here. And remember that for the denominator, the order that you write your factors doesn't matter. So you may have these three factors in a different order, but that's completely okay.